You and I have been thinking a little bit lately, Nate, about Spider-Man. Marvel's Spider-Man on PS4.
Have we been thinking about that?
We have been thinking about it.
We've been thinking about
Tell
that.
them we've been thinking
We've been thinking about Spider-Man on PS4.
Thank you. Jeez. So hard to find good help these days. And anyways, we've been thinking about like what suits would actually fit the second game, because here's the thing. We dish out criticism sometimes, even of something we love like Spider-Man, about the suits. We went through 5 best, 5 worst. A bit of a crap storm because apparently people love Spider-Punk. I'm so sorry.
We both hate it.
I can't step on your taste, dude. You love Spider-Punk, you do. So hey, maybe a bit of a misfire. Today we're going to try to actually correct that and say what suits we would want to see make it in the game. But the first one we actually want to see is Prodigy from the comics. This is a bit of a deep cut, but it's also not, in the sense of like, I think a lot of modern comics readers might not know much about Prodigy. Eventually, Peter Parker was replaced as Prodigy, but originally Prodigy was Peter Parker, Spider-Man. There was basically the storyline, and breaking it down as easy as possible here, in the sense of like, for time. Spider-Man gives up the Spider-Man persona and takes on a variety of other personas of superheroes. Prodigy's one of them, Dusk, Ricochet, there's a few of them, the Hornet. So Prodigy is probably the coolest one. This was a hero meant to inspire hope. He's kind of like a Superman-y character. He can fly short bursts, stuff like that. He went more away from the spider powers angle with this, and I honestly just think it's an iconic suit. I mean, it's armored, it's got the yellow. It's a little hard to describe beyond that. I mean, yeah, it's pretty simple.
It kind of reminds me of Flash, like in the face, I mean.
Yeah, with like
Yeah, you can see like the little, whatever those are called, like the ear things.
Yeah, like the wings.
Yeah, the wings.
The head wings. Yeah, and that was originally, obviously, Hermes. Maybe It came from somewhere before that, and then Flash, and I think this was inspired by that too. And this was really supposed to be this like very heroic looking suit that was like more inspiring than Spider-Man. So, I don't know. I thought it was really neat. This is also one that MJ helped come up with, actually, in the comics, which we're looking at that panel right now.
Yeah, she's like swooning over him.
Yeah,
in the picture.
I don't blame her, dude. Who wouldn't simp for Peter Parker? Am I right? Every woman in high school didn't. Then all of a sudden, here we go. So that's the first one that we want to see, definitely. The second one we actually want to see is the black suit. And before you're like, well, it's confirmed anyway, or it's like heavily rumored. Yeah, we know that. We know that the symbiote suit is very likely going to show up, but we're talking about a variation of that.
The specific one from the Raimi Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, I know, and people are going to roll their eyes because we do fanboy a little bit over the designs from the Raimi trilogy. I understand that, but the thing with this suit is it was very clean. I mean, it was really just the original Raimi suit with some, obvious tweaks in terms of design, but fully black.
Yeah.
That's it.
His, in fact, his eyes, to me, always look kind of more angry.
Yeah, they're more angry. They're a little more curved.
Right.
That's how they look like to me, too. I think they did specifically, like, turn up the eyes a little bit to make it more, like, angry looking. It definitely shines more in the light. It does look more like a gooey substance, and I think some of that is a lot of the shots it was in were CGI.
Probably.
But they look decent.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool to fly around as the Raimi black suit Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Well, especially if you're going to put the black suit in the game, why wouldn't you do variants of it? I mean, if it's going to be a big deal, why would you just be like, oh, it's just let's say they do the new black suit, right? For like the, whatever the Insomniac suit goes with, the advanced suit. Like if they're going to make that the black suit or whatever, why would you just do that one and then leave it? If it's going to be a big deal, I would feel like you'd do a few variants of it. So the third one we want to see is actually from one of the worst Spider-Man adaptations probably ever. But
I think everyone has this in mind.
It's really fun, though. I always thought this was fun. That's SpiderMan Unlimited. The suit is fantastic looking. I always thought it was cool. Now, yes, is it knockoff Batman Beyond Spider-Man?
Oh, yeah.
100%. It totally is.
You could totally tell.
Yeah, it was definitely like made in that era of like, oh, Batman Beyond is cool and hip and inspires the kids.
We'll do Spider-Man Unlimited. Everyone will love that show.
Yeah, and everybody hated it. Tanked immediately. It was such a weird show. I mean, this show was essentially about Spider-Man on this alternate Earth where he was like fighting these bestials, which were, they were like beasts that were part human. Like they were like anthropomorphic animal people.
This sounds like the greatest show of all time, and the way you're describing it.
And there was like a caste system where they were the top of the caste and humans were like down in the slums and they had taken it's dumb, but
is this like Lord of the Rings War of What is that game?
War of the North?
No, it's like the game Shadow Mordor.
Oh, Shadow Mordor. Yeah, I know. They were trying to build a complex lore. It fell flat on its face, but the suit didn't. I mean, this is a suit that's like, it's got these blues and blacks that work together in the shadows. It's got a red spider that connects throughout the entire suit and down the arms, which looks really awesome. It even has a web cape.
Yeah, the cape is really the only thing I think looks really silly.
It does, yeah.
But the rest of the suit looks incredible.
But it's fun. You know, even being silly, I still think the cape is like a fun aspect to this suit. And you have to think too, like, they do have the web arms under certain suits in the comics, even though
that's
they're worthless.
True. Yeah.
And this seems like something where I could definitely see it. You're swinging through the city and this is like kind of flowing behind you.
That'd be cool.
You know, because they did put, they already put a lot of work into things like the hoodie drawstrings, even on Scarlet Spider.
Yeah.
They move.
Yeah.
When you like turn. And there's like elements of like that detail on Spider-Punk as well and a few of the others where it's like they have that built-in physics already into the game. I could see that very easily being done.
I feel like making any of these suits wouldn't be that challenging.
No, not for them. I think they've shown that they have like a really solid grasp on how to build suits in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Maybe you and I don't love every single one they've picked, and that's fine, that's taste, but like every single suit that they've made has unique details put into it.
Yeah.
Except for the negative suit.
Yeah, that's the only one that's lazy.
So, the next one we actually want to look at is another movie suit. This is one that I cannot believe was passed over in the first Spider-Man game.
I can believe it.
You can.
Yeah.
Because, you know what? I actually saw tons of people ask for the Amazing Spider-Man 1 suit. A ton.
This is probably my most wanted suit. I always loved this outfit of his.
You know, actually, controversial opinion, I do too.
Yeah.
I don't think these movies are that great. I don't hate them like some people do. I really don't like the second one. But this was like a really unique design element. Again, like you pointed out though with the Spider-Man 3 suit, I think the eyes on some of these look more angry. It just depends on like the version of it. And you know, the chest is weird, but in a cool way. I mean, it's very slick. It goes down into the middle. It doesn't meet at like the crotch like it normally would. It just kind of becomes a triangle there.
Yeah. Like
above it. There's elements here I felt like from the old like Alex Ross like suit mixed with the like classic Spider-Man suit. I don't really know how to put it. It's very textured. It's just unique.
It's very detailed.
Yeah. I always thought it was unique. It looks rubber, but I was okay with that. But... And I thought that would be something that would be neat looking in the new game, especially because we did get Raimi.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't we get this?
Well, it seemed weird to me that we didn't because they put in the Raimi suit.
Yeah.
But at the same time, everyone just like dumps on these movies, so it kind of makes sense to me that they were like, well, let's maybe not put that one in.
I remember though, some people did complain, and that's why they went with a more original, like classic suit in 2. But this had so much character to it. I don't know, even this, like the shoes being a texture like this that looks like shoes, it kind of seemed like Insomniac lifted some of those ideas for their advanced suit.
A little bit.
But I'm not sure if that was an inspiration or not at all. But it always looked like it to me. So I don't know, we'd love to see that. And I also think the variation from the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game would be really cool because that's just this suit with a utility belt. I think it actually looks even better because it's a little more filled out down there, but both of them look phenomenal to me and I'd love to see
I would take either one.
Absolutely. And the final one that we actually want to see is the Superior Spider-Man. This suit is, again, it's very much Alex Rossi in terms of its design, but it has like the red spiders on the back of it, or the red spider legs on the back of it. It's black and red. It's more menacing looking. Again, a more angry suit. Maybe a bit of a pattern here. We like the aggressive suits.
It looks kind of intense.
It is, yeah, because this was more of a weaponized suit used by Otto Octavius. This is a bit like the Nightfall suit used by John Paul Valley in as Azrael when he became Batman. It was this idea of like maximizing the ruthlessness of the Spider-Man technology and what it could be.
Yeah, and actually designing this suit would be easy because the legs are already in the game.
Yeah, that's true. The Iron Spider legs, they would need to be like retextured.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool because those legs would actually just be the suit power for this.
Yeah.
They're always on him.
Well, exactly. And I mean, he can retract them.
Oh,
but
they
come out too.
Exactly.
So they're always in the suit for sure. And that's why this is a bit more of a mechanical suit. There's a bit of like a mechanical backpack thing on the back of this suit that's like kind of hard to find photos of. The easiest photo I could find to show you was actually like this children's version of it, but essentially like the spider arms would come out of that. And the neat thing about this too is it does sort of marry these ideas of like the Dr. Otto Octavius, Dr. Octopus character with Spider-Man. I mean, if you think about it, this was just Otto's way to create octopus legs that fit the Spider-Man suit.
Yeah.
That was just his way to reincorporate it.
And it'd be cool if they made like a variation of the suit too, where the legs are actually the Doc Ock arms.
Yeah, that would be definitely cool. And I do want to throw in there too as an honorary mention, because you mentioned that I think Superior Octopus would fit in that way.
Yeah.
Because that's just this suit changed more on the octopus route with those legs on the back. So maybe that's a loophole, maybe that's just 6 suits, but oh well, you know, the more the merrier.
Well, you could just press R3 or something on the PS4 or 5, whatever, and then it switches.
Well, that's the thing, it would just be a skin.
It's
just
just a
played the
variant.
exact same way.
Yeah.
So that'd be awesome to see. So hey, these are 5 suits we want to see in the Marvel Spider-Man sequel. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like any of these suits? Do you hate them? What do you think about these movie suits that we picked, and what suits would you want to see that you haven't seen yet? Hey, be sure to check out the new Let's Play channel over there. We're playing through some games. We're playing through Kingdom Hearts right now, Resident Evil 1 HD. We're going to be playing through Arkham Origins soon. A lot of stuff. Hopefully eventually Spider-Man as well. So hey, let us know what you think. We'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day. Peace.